attention, my students, athletes, coaches, and spectators, we request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Thank you for your cooperation and enjoying the game. And now let's meet the players and coaches from both teams. First, for the Beatrice Lady Orange. Number 2, freshman, Gerald Busboom. Number 4, junior, Beatrice. Number 5, senior, Mackenzie Hackler. Number 9, freshman, Madison Hackler. Number 10, junior, Jan Norris. Number 11, freshman, Melanie Jurgen. Number 12, sophomore, Ellie Allen. Number 14, senior, Anna Magnus. Number 15, senior, Haley Shake. Number 16, senior, Sadie Quinn. Number 21, junior, Chelsea Glitter. And number 23, senior, Caitlin Church. Coaches for the Lady Orange, Chrissy Struble, Dustin Hahn, Stephanie Gutierrez, and your head coach, Melissa Carter. And now, here's the lineup for your Norris Titans.
Hello and good evening, and welcome to tonight's broadcast of high school volleyball by NSDV on the Norris YouTube channel. I'm Cade Rice, and I'm joined by Houston Bowe, and tonight we have the Beatrice Orangemen visiting the beautiful campus of Norris District to take on the Norris Titans for the B4 Sub-District Tourney Volleyball.
The Beatrice Lady Orange come into the game with a 16-13 over 500 record with wins over some fantastic teams so far this season. Lady Orange are coached by Melissa Carper and assisted by Stephanie Kudrayas, Dustin Hahn, and Chrissy Struble.
And the home team, your Norris Titans, come into the game with a 25-4 record with a recent win over the Creek Cardinals last night. In the first round, the Titans are coached by Christina Bosinger and assisted by Mitch Braun, Megan Fletcher, Kylie Holland, and Ashley Rose.
Thank you to Chris Bosinger for our starting lineups tonight. Once again, I'm Houston Bowe, joined by Cade Rice. Looking forward to have a good call tonight for tonight's semifinal District B Sub-5 volleyball tournament. Winner of this obviously will fight for a chance to go to state this season. Titans took on the Beatrice Orangemen in a triangular earlier this season, and the Titans took that one in 3 sets. This one sent over to start the game by the libero for the Lady Orange, Mackenzie Hatcliffe, and the Beatrice Orangemen will take a quick 1-0 lead over the Titans. Something that they're really going to need to do well is get off to good starts in each of these sets tonight. Obviously, the Creek Cardinals taken out in 3 sets last night by the Titans. Titans won that first set 25-2 in one of the most impressive first sets in Titan history. This one sent over well. Beatrice controlling this first set pretty well. Waters set over. Croker with a smart play, able to get to it are the Lady Orange. Sent over. Good dig there by Croker's able to get to it. Molly Ramsey will free ball it over.
Great play by both teams. And the southpaw, number 23, just long, Caitlin Church, the senior, Beatrice, good plays offensively and defensively by the libero, Mac Hatcliffe. I might just abbreviate that Mackenzie name, call her Mac Hatcliffe. But now it is 1-1. Back to serve is Macy Bosinger. There's that jump float serve. She looks. Hatcliffe with the dig. Here comes Church with the spike. Is digged by Ramsey. Waters. Bosinger with the dig. Ramsey to Kircher, backside, and it's going to be out. The first 3 points of tonight's game have been just long shots out of bounds.
Yeah. Tell you what, this southpaw, as you're talking about for the Lady Orange, and she goes back to serve here, is Busboom. She does such a fantastic job of getting up in those awkward angles, tough for the Titans to deal with defensively. Sent over by her, Croker, Bosinger, backside to Waters. Controlled well there by the libero. Again. Yeah, she's all over the court so far tonight. Blocked down by the all-time block stat leader here at Norris, Callie Croker. I'm sure you'll see a lot more of her tonight. Molly Ramsey tried to go for a little sneaky back hit play there, couldn't get to it. And no double hit call on Waters since it was off of the block, but awkward pass to Macy Bosinger, and she can't get to it, and not the start that Christina Bosinger is going to be wanting for her Titans in tonight's game, down 1-3 early.
Beatrice with the serve. Bosinger just tips it over. Little campfire move to get Titans rolling here.
Tell you what,
out of their slump.
You could tell in those first couple of plays she was looking to find an opportunity to do that, and then right there she took advantage of it and placed it perfectly where it needed to be.
And what a perfect time to take advantage of it. I mean, Hatcliffe's been reading the spikes and the hits from the Titans.
Good low serve there.
First half, and Bosinger just hits it right over as a dig by Croker. Bosinger back court to Waters, and it's going to go straight into the net.
Tell you what, something so crazy and impressive about Macy Bosinger's game is that was an awkward ball on the opposite half of where you want it to be when you're using most of your sets, but she gives a perfect ball to Ella Waters on that backside. Unfortunately, a little low, so a rare mishap you'll see there from Waters. Gracie Kircher to Bosinger, to Waters, tips it well. The block, able to contain it though, is Beatrice. Brianna Sty, who also sang beautifully the national anthem tonight, able to tip that one over. I believe she has set the record for the most national anthems sung at Norris Titan Dome, as she's up, getting into the double digits now.
And back to serve is the K-State commit, Molly Ramsey, one of the 4 seniors on this team. Good serve by Ramsey. They're gonna look for Kraus backside. Bosinger with an amazing dig.
Yeah.
It just plays the net, and Croker gets the kill. You do not see many of those where it's just a free ball it over, and a little miscommunication by Beatrice gives Titans a tie ball game.
Such good work there by Bosinger. As you were saying, so many players, when you know it's going to go into the net, they try to get to it first, but she lets it bounce right off back to her and plays it well. Beatrice doing a great job staying in this one early, though. Jelinek, Bosinger. Right back to Jelinek, the little give and go action you usually see in basketball or soccer, but right there they take advantage of it in volleyball, and the Titans will take their first lead at tonight's game.
Yeah, beautiful rotations by the Titans. It looks like they're discombobbled down there, but I mean, they're running lanes perfectly, and if one person was to the left, I'd tell you they would have ran into each other, but great job by the Titans running rotations right.
Some interesting
good serve from Ramsey.
Interesting sets here you're seeing from the Titans off of these serves. They're setting up basically in a single file line. Beatrice pretty confused about where they're going, but they're doing a good job containing it, as you're seeing here. Waters tips it over simply. Brianna Sty able to get to it one more time. Right side attack. Croker keeps it going as well as Bosinger. That one will be sent back over as well. Sent back over, blocked down, and this is a rally for the ages. Sent back over, controlled well by the K-State commit. Molly Ramsey. Sty tipped over well, contained again off of the dig. Campfire, no good. Croker, Jelinek. And the Orangemen not quite able to get to that one, and the Titans will take a 2-point lead. That was a fantastic rally. Got into the 30-40 second mark, which you don't usually see. Christina Bosinger, the Lady Orange will take their first time out of the night as the Titans do stretch their lead to 2. While we've got a second one to take a quick opportunity to thank all of our sponsors for tonight's game.
Yeah, like he said, big shout out to Gaina Trucking and Excavating, First State Bank, Hausman Construction, Impact Athletics, Amy Argo with Inspro Insurance, Nebraska Tire First Farmer Cooperative, Norris Association of Educators, Norris Athletic Booster Club, Norris Wrestling Club, Good Heart with Remax Concepts Real Estate, and U-Stop. Also, a big shout out and thank you goes out to Shelly Stolzpart, Holly Parsley, Travis Eilers, Ehlers, Cody Carlo, Sarah Scretta, and Chelsea Reese for their donation through our PayPal account. As we get back into early this first set, Titans made a little run here. If you're just now joining us, Titans made a little run. Beatrice started off hot. They were up 3-0, but now the Titans are up 6-4. And there's just a big, giant, long rally where Jelnick just capitalized and kind of took over at the end there. Got a point for the Titans, and Coach Bosinger could finally take a breath here early in this game. Ramsey with the serve. They're going to try to find Schaff backside. Here comes Waters. Great dig by Beatrice, and Waters just tips it straight down. Just such a big and tall, outstretched arms of Waters. It's tough to beat her in a joust if you're ever versing her at the net.
I'll tell you what, great showing from the Beatrice fans as well, making it out here. Almost matching the number totals for the Titans on the opposite side of the gym. Campfire playing no good. Waters does a good job of containing it. And I tell you what, if you want to see an article about how to perform the Campfire, put that picture dead center in the article, because what a fantastic play by Macy Bosiger. She does such a good job of dipping those straight dead center. The reason we like to call it a Campfire is because it sits right in the middle of all 6 players, and not really anything you can do is they all just kind of sit and watch it. A strong backside attack there from Busboom. Jelinek sends it back over. Up top, dead center attack. Blocked straight down by Sty. Lady Orange not able to corral at that time, and it'll go back to Ramsey. She's on a little 6-point swing here in the serving rotation.
Yeah, it looks like Beatrice tried to set up Schaff, but unfortunately she can't get it over as Brianna Sty just blocks her. Beautiful serve by Ramsey. Schaff tries for the kill. Here comes Jelnick, and Hatcliffe cannot get to it, and it's going to be a kill tallied for Sydney Jelnick. Great setup there by the Titans.
Yeah, the libero for the Lady Orange, Mackenzie Hatcliffe, or Matt Hatcliffe, as you like to call her. She's doing such a good job so far in this game. Unfortunately, couldn't get her outstretched hands to that one on the backside. Holly Ramsey will send this one over once again. Such powerful serves she's sending over to the Lady Orange. That one straight into the net. No need for Brianna Stein Jelnick to even go up to contest that one. A rare miss hit there you'll see from the Lady Orange attackers.
And now Titans got a little run here going. They've really separated this lead as they're on a 5-0 run. And when the Titans are up, it's super hard to come back, especially when you got a number 2 team in the state. There's Waters just with a powerful swing.
And oh my goodness, what a catch by Norris Senior Titan cheerleader Sailor Barons as Odell Beckham Jr. snags that one off of the left side, and a great work from her. And
Coach Ty Twirling.
Yeah, Ty Twirling's going to be looking to.
If he's watching this broadcast, he might put her on wide receiver.
Yeah.
This week, Friday, which the football team does play Beatrice on Friday here at Norris.
Tell you what, it's got a lot of banged up Titans for that game, and hopefully the addition of Sailor Barons will be a game changer going into Friday night's game against the Orangemen.
Back to serve is Avery Gartic. Here comes Sty over the top.
Oh,
beautiful.
My goodness.
Beautiful pancake. And Waters is going to tip it over, but a beautiful pancake by number 9. It's going to be Addison Hatcliffe.
Replay right there. You can see, might have got to it, might have hit the floor, not sure. You can, if you double tap on the left side of your screen, you can go back and see if that one was indeed a fantastic pancake play there from the Lady Orange.
And now back to serve is the freshman, Olivia Hausman.
Hausman's done such a good job this year of coming in and making an impact off of the bench, almost the 7th man of the year, if you will. Bosiger sends this one backside to Sty. The Lady Orange go up, get pretty good contain, unfortunately hits that side, and Titans will stretch their lead to 9. And we'll take another quick break as the Titans stretch their lead 14-5 in this first set. Hausman once again back to serve here for the Titans. This one sent over straight into the hands of Jelinek. She'll tip that one down, and the Titans will stretch their lead to double digits here early in this first set.
Yeah, give the hockey assist to Hausman as she just served it. Comes right off the hands of Addison Hatcliffe and straight into the hands of Sydney Jelinek, who was just waiting for it right at the net. Here comes Hausman again.
Didn't even realize there was 2 Hatcliffes playing in tonight's game, but you've got Addison, the freshman, and then Mackenzie, the senior, both playing in tonight's game. Little sisterly love here out on the court in the Titan Dome tonight.
And there's Sydney Jelinek yet again with another kill. The Titans are really happy to get her back in the lineup, as last week against Crete, last week against Crete, she was not in the game as she was out with a knee injury. And that's going to be an ace serve from Olivia Hausman. She's on fire back there, as is now a 5-0 run. And into the game for the Beatrice Orangemen is number 11, Ellie Jurgens. Just a freshman. And here comes Hausman. Right to the young Hatcliffe. Dig by Ramsey. Bosinger straight to Jelinek. Good dig by Hatcliffe. They're going to look for Gartig. Ramsey to Jelinek again. They're really looking for Jelinek on that backside. And it's going to be hit out of bounds by Chelsea Lenners.
Yeah, once again there, every single time you think that a ball possibly could be in or out, you hear literally every single player on that Titans bench, as well as Molly Ramsey, one of the senior leaders, calling in or out, just giving more confidence to her players as to what decisions they should make, as the Titans on about a 13-0 run here, I believe. Brianna Stein sends this one over straight into the wall. That one will head straight back down, and the Titans will grab another point and stretch their lead to 14. After the Lady Orange went up 3-0, we have a 19-2 run here by the Titans, almost reminiscent of what happened last night against the Crete Cardinals when they won that first set 25-2. Hausman sends this one over. Backside. No southpaw attack there. Hausman can't quite get to it. She dives onto the ground. Good hustle still there. Breast Cancer Awareness Month, obviously, so the Titans rocking those pink masks, giving out all the support they can. Bosiger, Jelinek. That one's on the outside, and a double hit there, and the Lady Orange will get that point too. Molly Ramsey, Bosiger, Sty, controlled well there, and that'll be 4 hits there as it went back into the net, and Sty hit it once more, and Lady Orange not willing to give up quite yet, as they will go on a little 3-0 run of their own.
Back to serve was Cordeas, and Hausman just hits it long, as she's not really used to being back there and getting the ball to attack it. And now the Beatrice Orangemen, Lady Orange, are only down by 10.
Tell you what, every time someone goes back to serve, I feel bad speaking, because this gym is so quiet at the beginning of literally every single serve, and I almost feel bad. I feel like I'm speaking up at dinner when I shouldn't, when my parents are talking. And as we do see here, Sydney Goodhart into the game for the first time, just another freshman. Typically one of the smaller players on the court, but it doesn't matter because she's got a heart of gold, the heart of a lion, as she consistently plays so well for this Titans team, as the Lady Orange sticking around here in this first set.
Ramsey with great hustle on that backside, but just can't reach to it. Back to serve is Sydney Gutig.
This one's outside. Callie Croker did a good job of judging it. Over there on the left side, you see Christina Bosiger rocking the red cheetah print tonight to support her Titans. She's done such a great job at this position, in her coaching position, for so long, and it is actually her 400th win as a Titan coach tonight. Just showing how
last night
was. Just showing how much of a legacy she has put on this Titan program. Obviously, her daughter, Macy Bosiger, a junior, playing, as well as Mallory Bosiger, one of the manager. There it is, one of the managers for the Titans, and you'll be seeing her playing obviously, in a couple of years. Chloe Bischoff into the game as well. Right on cue. She can't quite get to that one. She does a good job of coming in and serving well for the Titans as well, much like Lauren Zock and Hausman.
Yeah, like you said, last night against the Creek Cardinals, Christina Bosinger racked up her 400th win. So stay on this live stream right after the game is over, and there will be a special ceremony and special thanks and congratulations to Christina Bosinger. So after the game, just stay tuned. And it looks like Callie Croker's gonna get the kill off of a tip at the net from the Beatrice Orangemen. And now back to serve is number 8, Macy Bosinger. And the up judge signals her to send it forth for the last 2 points of the first set. And here comes Bosinger with the jump float. Good dig by the Orangemen. There comes the Southpaw Church.
That one definitely tipped, but they're going to call it a point for the Titans. Not even sure how that one would be the Titans' point, but the Lady Orange doing a good job of staying motivated, staying positive, and staying in it. Boom! That one sent straight over to Sydney Goodhart. Bosinger, Ella Waters to end the set. Straight down. Goodness gracious, what hustle there from the libero. Hatcliffe, unfortunately, not quite able to get to it, are her teammates. And the Titans will take set number 1, 25-11. Stick around. We'll have set number 2 and 3, as well as the rest, however far this match ends up going to, as well as the special congratulations and ceremony for Christina Bosinger after the game. Titans up 1-0. Houston Bowe and Cade Rice. NSTV Live will be back.
Sportsmanship is not simply shaking an opponent's hand after a game. It is maintaining a positive attitude on and off the court, respecting rulings made by officials, and respecting fans and other teams.
Sportsmanship is the ability to do what you love while being respectful to officials, opponents, and your teammates.
Sportsmanship can not only be found on the court or field, but also among the audience. Parents and fans should practice class and respect along with athletes and coaches.
Well, we've got a second here. I want to take one more opportunity to thank our sponsors for tonight's broadcast. Big thank you goes out to all of these NSTV broadcasts. This would not be possible without you to get these streams going, as well as all the stuff that goes on behind the scenes. Gaina Trucking and Excavating, First State Bank, Hausman Construction, Impact Athletics, Amy Argo with Inspro Insurance, Nebraska Tire, Firth and Farmer Cooperative, Norris Association of Educators, the Norris Athletic Booster Club, the Norris Wrestling Club, Renee Goodhart with the Remax Concepts Real Estate, and of course, your trusty Hickman U-Stop. A big thank you also goes out to Shelly Stolzpart, Holly Parsley, Travis Ehlers, Cody Carlo, Sarah Scretta, and Chelsea Reese for all of their donations through our PayPal link. For tonight and all postseason events, Norris High School has to pay $100 a night to the NSAA to broadcast all of these games. So, if you are enjoying tonight's free broadcast, please consider becoming a patron or donating to us through our PayPal account. Even if it's a small amount, it does help out the stream quite a bit. Links to donate can be found in the description of our videos or by visiting the website, norris160.org/NSTV. Patron subscribers and donors will be mentioned in our future broadcasts. Amazing quality, great content, and instant replay, all for free. Please consider donating, especially for these postseason games that we have to pay to broadcast. Once again, Houston Bowe, joined by Cade Rice. Big semifinal game tonight. The winner of this will go on to take either the winner of the Elkhorn and, no, I'm wrong.
I believe it looks like the winner of this one, if it happens to be the Norris Titans, they will play here on Saturday, either against Omaha Duchesne or Scottsbluff. That's what it looks like to be lining up, and I tell you, that is quite the drive for Scottsbluff.
That is quite the drive. Last year, Cade and I, and as well as a few of our classmates, took the 7 or 8 hour drive up to Scottsbluff to watch first round of state football last year, where the Titans unfortunately were defeated in that round by a fantastic Scottsbluff team. Lost a lot of players this year. It'll be interesting to see how they finish out this season, as well as the Norris Titans taking on the Beatrice Orangemen this Friday.
Back to serve is Gartig. And just a monstrous swing by number 10, Callie Croker. We call that a cack attack here in the Titan Dome. As you see in that replay, just straight down and to the ground is Callie Croker, another senior leader on this volleyball team. Now she's back to serve.
So it's sent over, almost a double hit there by 2 Orangemen, and the southpaw backside to Ramsey. Boziger, another campfire. I mean, it's just too easy for her. Tips it over in perfect placement every time. Those people on the front line are expecting to have one more hit before they've got to go up, and Boziger just does such a good job of tipping it over and keeping contained for her team.
And shout out to Bozinger's teammates. I mean, it just makes it look easy for Bozinger only because of the reason that her teammates have cannons as arms, and you always have to worry about Kircher, Stye, Croker, Jelnick, Waters. I mean, you got so many threats to worry about on the Titans side that it's almost easy for Bozinger just to trick out teams and hit it right over because you're expecting the hard hit, and that's when you get the campfire move.
This Norris team also one of the best in the state at using dummies as to help them do better on all of these plays, as you'll see players like Stye or Croker or any of those front women for the Titans to just run up backside, even right as Macy Boziger is about to campfire, and little dummy hit and sets up their team well, as the Lady Orange will grab another point there and keep this one close like they did in the beginning of the first set. They just got to continue to stay with it and not let the Titans pull away like they did in set number 1.
And I don't know if you can zoom in on your TVs at home, but number 10, Jaden Coderas, just no looked past that to the Southpaw Church.
Yeah.
Great set by Coderas, but it's going to be kill for Ella Waters.
Good work there by Ella Waters. Almost a campfire there off of that third hit. Just tips it into no man's land, and the Lady Orange not quite able to get to it.
Yeah, Beatrice definitely leaving that middle open throughout the Titans' chances to score. They're just leaving that middle open. Titans are taking advantage of it. Bozinger, Waters, and she gets a cross-court kill.
Smooth like water, as we like to say here in the Titan Dome. Just so tough to deal with is Ella Waters. We've got also a young Beatrice fan here to our left, possibly putting on his own live broadcast on Facebook, and I'm sure we'll lose a couple of viewers to go watch him. I believe it's about 4 or 5, doing a good job. He'll be looking to take our jobs in a few years here.
As an ace serve from Molly Ramsey. Is now on a 4-0 run here for the Norris Titans, leading her team, trying to separate the score a little. And here comes Ramsey with the serve. Good dig by the Orangemen. There's another no-look pass.
Oh my goodness. Oh, good hustle there from Jelnick to dive on the ground as she swats the floor like she saw a fly on the ground. Unfortunate. Good hustle there from her. You'll see this trip set a lot from the Titans tonight as they set up on that left side waiting for the contain here. So Lady Orange are able to get some short serves here that'll serve them well. Boziger sprints far side. Brianna Stye goes out left. They'll go to her. Tipped over well. Possibly a claw, as it looked like she had way too much control on that ball. That's what Brianna Stye is so good at doing, though. Hausman will come into the game to serve here, number 3. Just a freshman. Tell you what, when you see players like Gracie Kircher as just a sophomore, and then Hausman and Goodhart at the freshman level, you know that this future is bright with players like that. Olivia Hausman, obviously the younger sister of star junior quarterback for the football team, Cooper Hausman, as well as the younger siblings of Ashton Hausman, the Nebraska Cornhuskers safety. This one sent over. Hausman, right on cue. Boziger, another campfire. Tips it over like she's slamming it home on a Saturday night in Pinnacle Bank Arena.
Beautiful setup from Hausman, as it looks like she was the setter on that play, setting it to Bozinger, and Bozinger just did that little campfire move. It's going to be a timeout called from the Norris Titans, and the score is 8-3 early in this second set. For just now joining us, Titans took the first set about 25-8, and we will get right back with you in about 40-second break here in the B4 Sub-District Class B Volleyball.
some angry Norris fans and parents, as Scott Waters does such a good job in between timeouts of playing music. Unfortunately, forgot to that time and had a couple angry parents run down at him, asking him to play the music. Thankfully, he didn't refuse, and he turned it on for just a few seconds before we get the rest of our second set handled here. Brianna Stye cannons that one in. Goodness gracious, some Brendan Stye power right there as she slams that one home into Hatcliffe, the arrow.
Yeah, you're just seeing that replay, just such a powerful swing.
That's in slow motion, by the way, if you couldn't tell.
And it just almost straight through the body of Hatcliffe. Hatcliffe with a good dig there. She spikes it from the 10-foot line. Beautiful dig by Hausman. Good attempt by number 15. Here comes Hausman. Jelinek, great dig by the younger Hatcliffe. And here comes number 11, Jurgens. Jelinek tips it over. Great dig by, I believe that's Caderas.
Another off hit.
Tipped at the net. Here comes Stye's tip. Oh, and that looked like it hit the ground, but another great pancake. And here comes Jelinek. And that one is gonna hit the ground, definitely.
We'll watch on the replay here to see if this is far enough around to see if...
If we see that replay, we might see...
You can see right
that's
here,
gonna be the point
where Jelinek gets it. But I tell you what, even if the Lady Orange aren't quite getting to these balls, they're doing such a good job of decoying and making it look like they're getting to it. But obviously the refs have a much better view than we do up here in the broadcast booth, sitting about 400 to 500 feet away from the court.
Back to serve is the freshman Hausman with the great serve she has. And it's just tipped over. And number 10, that's going to be Jaden Caderas with the point. Just spikes it straight through the wrists of Brianna Stye.
Tell you what, it's not often that you see Brianna Stye get overpowered. Such a strong player, but right there, Caderas just does a good job of swinging it through that left side, and Orangeman will keep it close here, just 7. Ramsey, Boziger, Stye. She says, how do you like that power? And she slams it home. Caderas, Croker, Boziger, Jelinek tipped over beautifully, and that one was a little far away. I thought maybe they'd call that one a pancake too, but no dice for the Orangemen. Lady Orange, excuse me.
And you see the Titans just really taking advantage of that tip move, as they've been using it all game when they got such powerful hitters and such high IQ players in those hitters. But now they're starting to realize that the players for Beatrice Orangemen are starting to back up more and more, and then the tips are just getting to be wide open, as Croker with the hard spike right off the wrists of Gartig.
Tell you what, that's a cack attack, as we like to call it here in the Titan Dome. Just that backside attack, near side for us actually, off Macy Boziger's beautiful set. Good heart, contained well. Good talk here by the Orangemen. Boziger, Jelinek, dead center. That one's on the line. Never mind, it's not on the line. I lied, as the Lady Orange get another point there. You can see in the replay here, actually probably a little bit out of our camera. That's a point from a while ago, actually.
Yeah, it was a great read backside, though, by the younger Hatcliffe. Yeah. Number 9, Addison Hatcliffe.
Oh, my goodness. Can we talk for a second about how far that set was that Boziger just sent that one over? That was basically the entire length of the court, and does such a good job of setting her teammates up so well.
Ramsey, Boziger to Croker.
Oh, another crack
and
attack.
Straight back to the back corner as Callie Croker clocks that one at 0.5 seconds from hand to ground.
I tell you what, I mean, these sets by Macy Boziger are just, I mean, there's a reason she is committed to go play volleyball at the University of Nebraska after she graduates here at the next level. Those sets are just picture perfect to her teammates like Croker, Jelinek. Oh, a little miscommunication here between Bischoff and Hausman.
Yep, Kircher on the backside just gonna run to the net off just a discombobbled play by the Titans. Nothing Kircher can do.
Did the nice thing, went over and apologized to her teammate Chloe Bischoff for hitting her in the face, and they're gonna be okay, I think. Hopefully that friendship can be resolved after tonight's game. It's tough to deal with. There's a couple times when we've been in practice and Kate will straight up punch me in the face and I have to apologize. Actually, he does. He makes me apologize to him after he hits me in the face.
And back to serve, that one was Avery Gartig, but it's going to be long. And now back to serve is the junior Macy Bozinger. And the lineup in for the Norris Titans. You got that blonde trio up front. Such a dangerous trio I've been talking about all year in Waters, Kircher, and Croker. Just tall and powerful swings.
Call them the blonde bunch. Those three up there on that trip set. A lot of the time, there's actually a sitcom coming out called The Blonde Bunch about those three players. It's about their lives, and looking forward to seeing that debut here on NSDV Live in a couple of weeks. Not actually, in case anyone's wondering. Boziger sends this one over.
They're going to try to find Church on the backside. Here comes Bozier, can't fire move, and that's about the 5th time she's used that tonight. Just really finding her groove here late in the second set.
Yeah, take me to Church. Church sends that one over well. Unfortunately, this Titans team does such a good job of containing it.
And Bozinger with the ace serve.
Shout out to the trainer here tonight in the Titan Dome, Chance. He does a good job of rolling that one back over for it to be sanitized and get back into this one. Titans up 18-6 in the second set. We'll be back here in just a moment.
Good sportsmanship is about winning with integrity and losing with grace.
Athletics teach lifetime values such as respect for your opponents, referees, classmates, and teachers. There are few better places than in athletic competition to display respect for one another.
Take the oath of sportsmanship. Respect the rules, respect the officials, respect the opponents. Cheer for your team, not against the other.
And we are back here in the Titan Dome. Titans are leading 18-6. If you're just now joining us, Titans took the first set 25-8. It looks like they could be on track for that same exact score as Bozinger is back to serve. Here comes Bozinger, and beautiful hand-eye coordination by Hatcliffe to get that ball up in the air. And Waters, just a straight shot to the ground, as you hear someone from the crowd of Norris just go boom. And that's exactly what it sounded like off the hands of Ella Waters.
I think that was actually Ella Waters who shouted that, as she likes to congratulate herself on a nice hit every once in a while. Bozinger almost stepped on the line well.
It's gonna be a hit attempt from Gartig.
A rare error there from Mace Boziger as she is a tiny bit out of position. Honestly, just good job there by the Lady Orange to set themselves up well to gain that point.
And it's gonna be the southpaw, Caitlin Church with the kill. Beautiful read and setup from the Orange, Lady Orange. Ooh. And a perfect serve.
Tell you what, that's one of those ones where you'd think that Titan bench would be yelling in for Goodhart to step up and take that play. Fortunately, just a little bit of a misread by the Titans, and the Orangemen will keep this one within 11.
Yeah, talk about perfect placement from Gertig. Just finds that back corner, just absolutely painting the corners, if you would say. Here she comes with another one. Ramsey, Bozinger, Croker, and that one goes off the hands of Gertig, and it's gonna be a cack attack for Callie Croker.
Molly Ramsey was there tying her shoe. The ref stopped the play for a second for her to continue tying her shoe. That's an old play I used to throw out in middle school soccer whenever I was a little winded and needed a break. I'd fake tie my shoe and we'd take a little breather and then I'd be back into the game. Cade Rice would never have enough dignity to do that for himself, or too much dignity, I should say.
Yeah, unfortunately, back in the day, I wore the Velcros.
Oh, yeah.
the Velcros, you didn't need to tie them. I didn't know how to tie my shoes, so
I didn't
all
know what
needed
Velcros
was
were
a
back
strap.
then. Yeah.
Here comes Croker with the serve. Croker with the dig. Waters, and it's going to be blocked out of bounds. Good attempt by Church and Lenners, but it's going to go right off the wrists and out of bounds.
That's got to be demoralizing. When you set up there, get as high as you possibly can with a tall 35, 40-inch vertical, set yourself up well, block the shot, and it flies out of bounds. That's got to just be frustrating. But something that's not frustrating is when you jump up southpaw straight to the dead center on a team that's 25-4 like the Norris Titans. Lady Orange sticking around. Titans are able to stretch the lead to 13.
Man, back to serve is Mac Hatcliffe. Here comes the libero for the Lady Orange. Bozinger to Kircher. Kircher does just a roll hit. And number 15, Schaaf, Here comes Stye, tips it, and it goes right off Stye's head. Hatcliffe. And just a booming hit from Schaaf.
Tell you what, you hear a booming hit, you'd think it would be Kiara Bus Boom on the hit, as that is a perfect name for the way she's been playing tonight, just booming it all over across the court. But no dice there as her teammate does the booming for the Lady Orange.
Here comes Hatcliffe again, right off the hands of Bosinger Waters.
What a dig.
Hatcliffe.
Oh my goodness, great hustle there from the Lady Orange.
It's just a match of the liberos here as Ramsey and Hatcliffe are just playing out of their minds in this rally. Here comes Church. Bosinger, campfire move.
Oh my goodness.
Beautiful read from number 4, Gartig.
Not this time, says Gartig.
Ramsey, Bosinger, Waters.
Oh my goodness.
Another beautiful dig. Callie tips it over.
Free ball.
Here comes Hatcliffe yet again.
Another.
Take me to Church.
Oh.
And unfortunately cannot get the hit as it's going to be blocked from Ella Waters.
Tell you what a rally that was, as the Lady Orange kept containing the ball as well. So fantastically as they did in that back and forth.
Orange been looking to set up Church on that backside, but unfortunately you got a player like Ella Waters, who's definitely a D1 caliber athlete.
Oh my goodness, what a hustle there. As you've seen Hatcliffe be all over the floor tonight, unfortunately couldn't have enough strength to get that one sent over.
Yeah, I tell you, if Hatcliffe had a Fitbit on her right now, she'd be at least at 3 miles just running.
I think so. She's got to be proud of her work she's been putting in tonight, as well as her little sister.
And game point for the Norris Titans is going to be an ace serve from Molly Ramsey. Titans take the second set 25-10. And we'll be right here in this third set. But before we do that, for tonight's broadcast and all postseason events, Norris Titan High School has to pay $100 a night to NSAA to broadcast these games. So if you are enjoying tonight's free broadcast, please consider becoming a patron or to donate to us through our PayPal account. Even if it's just a small amount, everything helps. Links to donate can be found in the description of our videos or by visiting our website at norris160.org/NSDV. Again, that is norris160.org/NSDV. Patron subscribers and donors will be mentioned in our future broadcasts. We'll take a little 2-minute break here and we'll catch you right back. I'm Cade Rice, and for Houston Bow, we will see you in our third set of B4 Subdistrict Volleyball.
Sportsmanship is vital to every team member in their success on their team.
Sportsmanship isn't something that's just limited to expressing within your own team. It's important to positively interact with not only your competitors, but their fan base as well. How you react and represent your team reflects your school's character.
Sportsmanship goes way further than the field. It starts by pride in themselves and respect towards others.
And as we like to do every single game, want to give a shout out to our Norris alumni of the game, and that is Haley Morrison with the Instagram shout out. We appreciate you turning in, as well as the whole Morrison family watching at South Dakota State University tonight. Ooh, we've got some great music being played here by Scott Waters. Does such a good job in between timeouts of playing music to keep people entertained. I actually was on the court earlier doing some backflips and some cheerleading moves. Unfortunately, Mr. Stein kicked me off of the floor. Hurt my courage a little bit, but I'm okay. I'm recovering. You see Jelinek and Goodhart bumping, getting each other ready to go, as well as Croker doing some dance moves as well. Don't put it past Kelly Croker to ever show up on the court with some dance moves. Expect to see her at state back flipping off of the net at some point, like an MMA wrestler. Be interesting to see if she has the athleticism to do that.
And Beatrice is going to come out of the huddle. Hopefully talked about some ways they can score just a little more points at a faster rate. And Hatcliffe, man, I tell you, everyone's dancing on the court.
Yeah.
For both teams, it's just such a good song that Scott Waters is playing. Both teams really feeling it in this B4 Subdistrict Class B volleyball. All the nerves and tensions are aside, and we are now taking stride into our third set. Titans lead it 2-0 in sets. Here comes Jaden Caderes for the start of your third set.
Tell you what, this Lady Orange team came out onto the floor in this third set with a fire in their souls. You can see it in their eyes. They want to keep their season hopes alive tonight. And right there, the Titans do take the first point of the set, but it's a long set, ladies and gentlemen. It's a long set. Looking forward to seeing how they continue to fight throughout this third set.
And as we talk about that blonde bunch up front, there's Croker with yet another cack attack tonight. They've really been finding her, and Croker's been on fire all night long as they look back for Sheaf. And it's going to be a roll hit.
Are they okay?
Two Beatrice players collide, but hopefully they're okay, and it looks like they are.
Hey, what,
as
that's
Waters.
The toughness you're seeing out of this team.
And Waters gets the kill. Backside. Point Norris.
This Norris cheerleading crew doing such a good job of keeping their Titan fans alive.
Hatcliffe with the dig.
Oh,
they're going to try to find Church on the backside, and it's going to be out. And they're going to ask for a touch.
Tell you what, as you see it,
not going to get it.
Switched Hatcliffe over. They've switched the southpaw over to the other near side of the court to see if they can switch up some angles in this third set. Boziger with another jump float, so beautiful, nothing you can do about it. And as I say that, she serves it over the line, and Lady Orange will get their first point of the third set.
Back to serve is number 4, Avery Gertig. She had an ace serve last set. She can't do it again. Here comes Waters. Beautiful dig by Gertig, but it's going to go out of bounds as Hatcliffe and Caderas were chasing after it. It's going to be kill tallied for Ella Waters. Into the game now is Brianna Stye, subbing in for Sydney Goodhart.
Callie Croker back to serve, and I tell you what, I'm looking for an ace serve opportunity here on this short right side. She goes there, but it's controlled well by the Lady Orange. Hatcliffe sends it over smoothly. Ramsey, Boziger, Waters sent straight into the Great Wall. That is the Lady Orange, unfortunately. That one will go straight over to the left side. Goodness, words are hard sometimes. And Callie Croker will go back to serve once more.
Yeah, as Water gets the kills, just hits it right off the top of the wrists, and that's what you want to do as volleyball players, hit it off the top of the wrists, and the ball will go shooting straight to the side, and there's nothing defenses can do about it. As Kircher goes for the hit, and it doesn't look like it's going to be touched, as it's going to be a four touch violation on the Titans. Back to serve is Mac Hatcliffe.
Tell you what, every time I look over and the Lady Orange are serving, it seems like it's Hatcliffe back there every single time. Such a consistent server for this team, does so well. Boziger, Stye. Kill there for Bree Stye. Jelinek will come into the game for Kircher.
Back to serve is Molly Ramsey, the K-State commit. Number 18, here she comes. Short serve from Ramsey, and it's going to be an ace serve as number 11, Ellie Jurgens, just a freshman, maybe not as experienced, was not ready for that one.
Yeah.
As Ramsey gets the ace serve.
As you said, just a freshman. She doesn't have a whole lot of experience at this level, but has a lot of club experience and is doing a good job for her team so far tonight. She's able to get to that one. Oh my goodness, and the tipped over. That was interesting, as you saw Stye and Waters both go up to tip that one over, and a good job there by number 10, Kuderas, to tip that one, or excuse me, set that one back up, and it'll be a violation on Stye.
And now into the game, the freshman, number 2, Kira Busboom. Let's see if she can boom it over here and get an ace serve. And Bozinger, Waters, Hatcliffe with an amazing dig. She's been alive all night.
She has, hopefully.
As Jurgens goes for the kill, Bozinger back again to Waters.
Oh my goodness, couldn't even
just
see
rattled
how
around.
Yeah, like pinball.
Beautiful defense from the Beatrice Orangemen, and Stye's gonna find the cross court where no one was. But credit goes to Beatrice Lady Orange for that set, because they did play very well defensively. It just kind of fell apart just at the end. But great hustle by both teams, good efforts. Now back to serve, Olivia Hausman.
Hausman sends this one over well. Backed over. Boom. Boom. Boziger. Backside. Jelinek controlled off of the face. Totally intentional. Sent back over here by Jurgens. What a hit. Jelinek. Sent over. Controlled. Kuderas. Oh, Hausman, what a great dive. Looked like she's doing the worm over there. Sent down by Bree Stye, and that one's outside, and the Lady Orange will grab another point here in the second set, keeping it close, just 4 points.
And I tell you, Kadera is really just loves that no-look pass, no-look set.
It's very impressive.
Almost in basketball, if you're looking the other way and you're just chucking it right behind your head, that's almost equivalent to what Kadera's is doing. Just setting it, absolutely not looking, deking out the defense of Norris.
Ooh.
And it's going to go straight off the hands of Juergens.
Tell you what, it looks like
gets the kill.
Beatrice fan almost was about to set that one back to their team. It'd be interesting to see if the NSAA put those rules into effect, that the fans, if it went into the stadium, was able to tip it out back into play. I'd love to see that
back
be
to serve
informed.
Is Goodhart, the freshman.
Ooh, ouch.
And it's going to be an ace serve from Sydney Goodhart.
Goodhart doesn't have too many ace serves on the year. She usually sets her team up well, but not too much power. But she has improved so much throughout the year, and she has those slow serves that lures the defense to sleep. Ooh, a great catch there by AP Miss Warner over there on that far side as she controlled that one well. You can tell she's got some volleyball experience in her day. She's doing a dance move over there on the backside as well. Looks like she's got some Michael Jackson stuff going on over there.
Yeah, talk about a big volleyball fan.
Yeah.
Our assistant principal, Mrs. Warner, just newly recruited here at Norris High School, is one of the biggest volleyball fans that I know.
Yeah.
And I just met her this year, but she's been at all the Norris volleyball events this year that the Lady Titans have had.
Tell you what,
such a good factor and key
to
this volleyball team.
Scotts Bluff and the Titans switched spots, and the Titans had to make the 8-hour road trip to Scotts Bluff. I'm sure Miss Warner would be right there with them, probably even riding the bus, playing the music. Miss Warner would probably do wonderfully if she had the aux heading up on a great 8-hour bus ride, as we see Chloe Bishop once again in the game to do some fantastic serving as she serves it well straight to the libero. Gutierrez, no looker. Goodhart can't control that one, and the Beatrice fans have something to cheer about here as they're only down 6 in this third set. No timeouts quite called yet. He holds up the high five, waving to his friend in the audience, does the up ref. Possibly an old friend he hasn't seen in a few years or something. It's always a good feeling when you see someone you haven't seen in a long time.
Yes, it is, for sure, and I think that's exactly what that ref was doing. As an ace serve from number 15. Oh, sorry, it's going to be number 10, Caderes.
Tell you what,
ace serve.
This Lady Orange team, after every point that they get, they clap 4 times like so. And it's a good chant that they do to get themselves hyped up. As talk about someone who loves hype, that is Callie Croker there. As she loves the phrase, let's go. Backside to Callie Croker, a cack attack off of the candy cane. It's a little bit outside, and the Lady Orange will grab that point.
Back to serve is still Caderes, and the Lady Orange have made a little run here, only down by 4 now. Really settled in this third set. Here comes Caderes, Croker, Bosinger, cross court to Kircher. Great dig by Sheaf. Bosinger, Croker.
Goodness gracious.
And it's going to be in on that back corner. Great placement by Callie and Croker.
Something different about Callie Croker is you see a lot of these players usually go up and have a pretty smooth rotation when they go up to hit that ball. But Callie Croker does such a good job of putting her whole arm in a great position to hit the ball, as you see, has such good muscle memory, and then just the exact same position every single time. As she goes up to swat those down, Ramsey, Bosinger to Croker, once again right there. If you pause her in the air for every single hit, it'd be exactly the same. She just does such a good job of setting her teammates up well, as Ella Waters slammed that one home as well. Bosinger back to serve here.
Yeah, Caderes almost just targeted back there from Croker and Waters. And now, here comes Bosinger with the serve. Hadcliffe almost steals it from Caderes. Yeah. Here comes Church. It's blocked at the net by Croker and Kircher. Hadcliffe free balls it.
Not a surprise to see Callie Croker blocking those down. Good dig there.
Great dig by Schaaf. Hadcliffe, Ramsey, Bosinger. Gonna find Kircher on that backside. Caderes with the dig. Hadcliffe to Schaaf. And it's not gonna end up well for the Beatrice Lady Orange as it goes right into the net. It's gonna be point Norris, and the Lady Orange are going to take a timeout. Again, a big thanks goes out to Shelly Stolzpart, Holly Parsley, Travis Ehlers, Cody Carlo, Sarah Scretta, and Chelsea Reese for their donations through our PayPal links. It's been a pretty good game so far.
Yeah.
Titans only need 10 more points to settle out the game, and only 17 left for Lady Orange. Definitely doable. Lady Orange just need to make a run here, but the Titans have really settled in, found their groove, and when the Titans are usually up by 5, 6 points, it's just tough, especially when you're versing a team like them with such experienced players that have been into state for 3 to 4 years continuously. The experience kind of just settles in, and it's just tough to come back when you got a team like Norris, but Beatrice can definitely do it, as they have also settled in here late in this third set.
Boziger back to serve again. Look to see this jump float serve she does so often and so successfully. One of the same things as Callie Croker's spike, just the exact same every single time. She does such a good job of being consistent in that serving routine. Couple of bounces and a spin, and she's ready to go.
And Beatrice was looking for Church on that backside. Good rotation by the Lady Orange, finding Church, and unfortunately just a missed swing. It looks like the footing wasn't right, but here comes Hatcliffe. That footing was right on that one. A powerful hit by Hatcliffe. Here comes Water backside. And it's going to just absolutely paint the corners
Tell you what, it's
to the
unfortunate.
definition.
It's unfortunate I had my mic muted right there, because that was a perfectly sent ball backside, and I yelled pretty loud. You probably heard me through Cade's mic, actually, but that was literally picture-perfect backside attack there from Ella Waters. Goodness, great hustle there. From Cudera is unfortunately not able to get to it. This gem has really died out here as far as the energy levels go, with this Titans up 2-0 in sets and up 18-8 in this third one, looking to close out this match. Boziger back to serve once again. Jump float, nice. Sent over well. Cuderes slammed over southpaw. No dice.
And it's going to be a block from Callie Croker and Gracie Kircher. Before the game, they told me that here in the Titan Dome, at least during the month of October, the volleyball team is calling it Blocktober.
Yeah, they are.
And it's kind of got a ring to it, as there's many blocks throughout the game with the Norris Titans, with players like Kircher, Waters, and Croker in there, the blonde bunch. So a lot of Blocktober in the month of October for the Titans. Is Ramsey, Bozinger, Croker tips it over, and Caderas tries the pancake move, but Croker's gonna get the kill, as such a high IQ play just to tip it over the hands of the Lady Orange.
Tell you what, that play didn't work right there, but the pancakes we've seen throughout the rest of the night, it just amazes me how that even happens. You think if you'd set your hand under the ball, it would just die right there, but they do such a good job of getting the pressure up, and it stays on top of it. Sent back over here. That one a little long, as you hear the Titan fans as well as the players shouting it out, and the Titans will go up by 13. 4 more, and they're heading to the finals. District B4, chance to go to state.
That game will be hosted here at Norris High School if the Titans can pull away a win here, and it looks like it's going to be served out of bounds. But also, at the conclusion of this game, stay tuned, as we are going to have a special ceremony. A special thanks to Coach Christina Bozinger, who just got her 400th win last night against the Crete Cardinals, which included many conference championships, 4 in a row EMC conference tournament championships, just sub-district championships, district championships, as well as back-to-back state championships in 2013 and 14. Just such a good coach in Coach Bozinger.
Yeah, as her coaching career began 21 years ago, as we talked about the win last night, 400 career win mark. Just so impressive. She's been doing this at such a high level for such a long time. It's such a storied franchise here at Norris High.
So definitely stay tuned after this game. Hatcliffe with a great dig. Ramsey, Bozinger gonna find Kircher on the backside, and it's gonna be launched deep like a pass on a Sunday night at Broncos Stadium. Unfortunately, no dice there. And a good toss from a fan out in the stands as Hatcliffe gets a newly sanitized ball, and here she comes. And that's gonna be wide left.
Talking more about the work that Christina Boziger has put into this team and school as a whole. Not only does she teach here at Norris, but she does such a good job of contributing to the community as well. And then plus, obviously, those two district championships, multiple district championships, as well as the back-to-back state championships in 2013 and 2014. Barely lost any games throughout those 2 seasons.
In to serve for Beatrice is number 2, Kira Busboom.
Timed with just 2 more. Goodness gracious, he came out of nowhere, scared me. Jelinek sends that one. Almost looked intentional that Busboom sent that one back over. Waters, Boziger, Jelinek right into the face of Busboom, and a good play there from Waters. Tell you what, 1 more point and it'll make it 4-0-1 for Christina Boziger and her as a coach. As you hear Scott Waters playing the hype music, getting them excited. You see the players, the fans standing up, getting ready for this one. That slow clap that they love and hold to their hearts so dear. Olivia Hausman sends this one over. A bang, boom, bop, off the hands. Swung back over. A chance to stay alive. Kuderes, Hausman, Boziger, Jelinek. Blocked straight to the floor. The Lady Orangemen aren't going to go away. Down 13, but they've still got a chance to stay alive here in the Titan Dome.
Now in to serve is number 16. She's going to have to go on one heck of a run is Sadie Glenn.
This one sent back over once again. The slow clap. Sadie Glenn. Perfect serve to Molly Ramsey. Boziger. Sty. Oh, it's a little long, and the Orangemen will stay alive.
The Norris fans just have to stay standing.
Yeah, they might be standing
clapping
for a while.
But Beatrice Lady Orange is not going to go away, as here comes the claps again. Hopefully can capitalize on this one. Hausman.
Boziger. Campfire. And how perfect for that for the daughter of Christina Boziger to get that final point and set the Norris Titans up well for the District B4 championship that they will take on here and a chance to advance to state on Saturday.
And the Titans advance to the B4 District Championship this Saturday here in the Titan Dome. And now,
as we talked about, Coach Boziger has reached a milestone in her varsity volleyball coaching career, which began 21 years ago. With the win tonight, she has now reached the 400 career win mark. This was her 401st win, which has included many conference championships, 4 in a row in the EMC Conference Tournament Championships, Sub-District Championships, District Championships, and back-to-back state championships in 2013 and 2014. But above all, the wins Coach Boziger has, it's the extra mile she goes to that really makes the Norris volleyball program special. Congratulations to her and all the players and teams that share in your accomplishment. Thank you for all you do, Coach, and here's to many more wins in the future.
And me and Houston Bow are going to sign off here, but we will let Chris Bozinger take it away and talk about the 400th win of legendary Coach Bozinger.
As we talked about, stick around, but for Cade Rice and I, Houston Bow, lights out, Alex.
This one's for you!
It's the extra one.